How different is going to be this farewell fight against comparing with the ones you have against Forrest Griffin at UFC?
You know, the last one with Forrest Griffin, I thought it was going to be the last one, but you know, it was at the end of the day, it was really about just getting out of my contract with the UFC and being able to spread my wings and not being held down. I thought I won that last fight, but you know, the judges thought different. Now I have an opportunity to redeem myself. I have an opportunity to make it my last fight, to make it exciting and do it in a devastating fashion, and that's what I plan on doing, making it a devastating fashion.
Obviously, you live in the sports in the time that a lot of things change. The money, companies getting bigger, UFC getting more competition. Bellator's got this rematch. So, as Latino, a lot of Mexican Americans or Latino Mexican fighters, they say like you being the inspiration for beginning to career because at the beginning it wasn't no many. And when they talk about who's going to be the inspire them, every time I say Tito Ortiz, do you think like you're really holding the Latinos flag as as the first one?
I think so. You know, I mean, this was back when I fought Ken Shamrock. You know, I went to Mexico City, where my grandparents are from. Actually, my great grandparents are from. And I'm a Mexican American. You know, my mother's American from Hawaii. My father's from Santa Ana. His parents are from Santa Ana, so I'm like fourth generation Mexican. But I still have the Latino blood running through me, and that's what gives me the warrior heart. You know, I go out and I fight with ganas like no other. The desire I have to fight in this game has been over 20 years, that you can see. And every fight I go out and put on a show. There's no quitting me. And I think the younger fighters that come up and they, you know, as I say, I'm an inspiration to them. Oh, I'm thankful to them because if I can inspire any fighters, then I'm doing my job as a human on this earth. And I think at the end of the day, when January 21st comes around, I come walking down for the last time with the Mexican American flag on my shoulder. I'll wave it proud, no matter what people talk about me, well, no matter how people see me, how people think about my past. Just knowing that I've done some great things, and I'm very thankful to have the Latinos and everybody on my side.
So obviously, after you, they have MMA has like few Mexican Americans descendant champions: Cain Velasquez, Dominic Cruz. Who you see in the new era as the ones who's going to be the next Latino superstar? Like we got Jair Rodriguez fighting BJ Penn soon, but there is another ones like El Cucuy or maybe Goyito Perez. Who you see like who can become the big star? Because fans don't only like a great fighter; they like personality, and you have much of the.
Well, you know, I person that I've been watching for a while now is Kukui. You know, Ferguson. He's an amazing fighter. He's took his life to a different level, going up to Big Bear and training for his camps, training for his fights there, and that mountain will make champions. It made me a champion. From when I defended my first world title until 4 title defenses after, I went there every single one of my camps, and it kept me alive up there. You know, even if I was injured, I still fought. But the reason I fought well was because I was in shape from being up in Big Bear. I think Gokuya will be the next champion at 155 pounds. He's a monster. He's tall, he's long, and hopefully he is the next Latino champion.
Do you obviously in the career you have some regrets, but do you think that would be part of your pending things in your career, like fighting in Mexico City?
Um, I wish that would have been one of the ones. Fight in Mexico City, Cain Velasquez has an opportunity to do that twice. I wish I would have had one chance to do that. But I'm happy with my career right now. I'm happy the way it went out. I'm happy the way I've been doing things. You know, there's a couple regrets, but you know, I've learned from my mistakes and maybe the man I am today. But at the end of the day, I look back and I've done things that many fighters will never do.
Is any message that you want to say to the Mexican or Latino MMA fans, to at the end of this career?
You know, I'm just todos mexicanos, muchas gracias por su apoyo. Mi querida, muy grande, muchos años, pero muchas gracias por todo.
How do you feel inside you when you heard someone call you Chilango?
Put a smile on my face because when I went to Mexico City and I went back with my family and I heard that we're Chilangos, I was like, Chilango.